Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow citizens, I extend to you a heartfelt welcome to today's crucial discourse on one of the most profound and persuasive issues facing our nations, racism in America, particularly towards Black Americans. As we embark on this journey of introspection and enlightenment, it is imperative that we delve deep into the intricate web of historical injustice, systematic inequalities, and enduring struggles that have defined the Black American experience throughout our nation's history. Racism and its many indices forms has plagued our society for centuries, leaving a trail of devastations in its wake. From the horrors of cattle slavery to the brutality of Jim Crow segregations, the Black American journey has been fraught with pain, oppressions, and indignity. These dark chapters in our nation's past have left an indelible mark on our collective conscience, shaping the contours of systematic racism that continue to pervade every aspect of Black Americans' life today. At the heart of the systematic racism lies the legacy of slavery and segregations, two pillars of oppressions that have cast a long shadow over our nation's history. The institution of slavery, with its dehumanizing brutality and systematic exploitations, laid the foundation for centuries of racial inequality and injustice. Even after the abolition of slavery, the pernicious ideology of white supremacy persists, manifesting itself in the form of segregation laws, discriminatory practice, and pervasive violence against Black communities. These historical injustices have left deep scars on the fabric of our society, creating a systematic of structural inequality that continues the disadvantaged Black American in virtually every aspect of life. Consider, for instance, the enduring disparities in education, where Black students are disproportionately subject to underfunded school, overcrowded classroom, and discriminatory disciplinary practice, or the pervasive inequalities in employment, where Black Americans face persistent barriers to job opportunities, career advancement, and equal pay for equal work. Moreover, the criminal justice system, ostensibly designed to uphold justice and equality, has become a potent instrument of racial oppressions. Dispor- Disproportionately regretting Black individuals for arrests, persecutions, and incarcerations. The devastating consequence of mass incarcerations, followed by declining drug laws and base stinching practice, have torn apart families, devastated communities, and perpetuates cycles of poverty and despair. These implications of racism are far-reaching and multi-phase, extending beyond the individual level to shape the very fabric of our society. Black Americans are not only subjected to higher rates of employment, poverty, and homelessness, but also face disparities in access to healthcare, housing, and political receptions. These systematic inequalities perpetuate cycles of dis- disadvantage and marginalizations, trapping Black Americans in a vicious cycle of poverty and despair. To truly eradicate racism in America, we must confront its root cause with unwavering resolve and determination. This requires comprehensive approach that encompasses legislative reforms, institutional changes, and grassroots active at dismantling systematic racism in all its forms. We must work tirelessly to address those structural inequalities that underlie racial disparities in education, employment, healthcare, housing, and criminal justice. Furthermore, fostering a cultural fostering a culture of anti-racism is paramount. This entails not only challenging individual prejudices and bias, but also dismantling the structural barrier that perpetuates racial inequality and injustice. Education and awareness raising efforts are crucial in this regard, empowering individuals to recognize and comfort racism in all its forms, whether overt or subtle. Moreover, we must address the economic cause of racism, recognizing the systematic inequality undermines the economic vitality and social cohesion of our nation as a whole. By investing in initiatives that promote economic empowerment, job creation, and wealth building opportunities for Black Americans, we can create more vibrant, inclusive, and equitable communities for all. In conclusions, the fight against racism in America is a moral imperative that demands our collective commitment and actions. By acknowledging our history, dismantling systematic inequalities, promoting anti-racism, and addressing the economic cause of racism, we can move closer to realizing our nation's founding ideals of equality, justice, and liberty for all. Thank you for your attention, and let us pledge ourselves to the noble cause of building a more just, equitable, and inclusive society for generations to come. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.